So the film felt so personal, like I was spying on a family's growth throughout the years. So bravo for that. It
Good, yeah.
Really intimate. And I've definitely noticed that with your characters. That's definitely something I feel. What traits do you kind of take into consideration when you're developing characters as seen in this film to give me that feeling of relatability?
Well, I don't know. It's probably a lot of things have to add up to feel intimate with those characters. That's really just the approach of the film. It's the scale of the story. You know, you realize you're in these kind of intimate moments with this family. It's not like an extraordinary superhero family. Mm-hmm. It's kind of an ordinary family. And to make that interesting and compelling, well, you have to kind of care about them. And that comes with this accumulation of time over the years. You're watching them grow up. They feel like family. Mm-hmm. So it's an interesting way to perceive a movie. So that was the goal anyway. I didn't want it to be too hyped up or plotty, but it has all the characters have their own little trajectories that feel, hopefully, a lot like our own lives. You know, most people's lives, how they unfold, how you view the future, and how time, persists and
Absolutely.
Continues.
Yeah, the evolution was so steady. And just, it felt very, very natural. Because a lot of the times with films that deal with overspan of years, you're like, okay, they're trying to make them older, Yeah. But this, you actually watch them develop, and the details that you applied to each character were so well done. Can you just talk about how you showed that evolution visually?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted the film to feel of one piece. It's one movie that just happens to cover these 12 years, but I wanted the palette to feel very, very much the same. And the film doesn't announce that it's a year later. Everything has to be from your observations of the world and the characters that are, in the film. So you might notice a haircut or someone's grown. The kids were, they're growing. The adults are very subtly aging, but as we all do. But I just wanted it to be observational, and every year it was some little choices there. Hair, being a big one.
Now your cast was fantastic, and especially the kids, because when a child actor is a bad actor,
you got nothing.
Oh, you got nothing, and you found some really special ones. Do you kind of approach the energy differently when it's a child who has less experience on set than, say, the veterans you've worked with before, like Ethan Hawke?
Yeah, I mean, every actor has their own vibe, their own needs. Whether they're a 7-year-old or, a 70-year-old, you're just dealing with a real person. So, and to varying degrees, they have experience. But it was one of the most rewarding, fun elements of this was for the kids who started off, 7 and 9, first year shooting. As they got older, they became even more and more of a creative participant in the part. I'm working with. By age 13 or 14, I'm working with Eller the same way I would work with Ethan or Patricia. We workshop the scenes and rehearse and throw in new lines, and I would give Eller assignments maybe of what to think about, what we have to do next year, what we're going for, to write down stuff, have ideas. I pull stuff out of him. Really let it be his artistic expression, not just mine.
And a beautiful one at that. So for those who have not been privileged enough to see this film yet, how would you describe it?
Wow. It's a tough film to describe. The idea of how it's made is probably conceptually stronger, just that we filmed it over 12 years and you see everybody, how they change and grow over 12 years. That's kind of what the story's in a way about. It's 1st through 12th grade and going off to college. That's a big part of any of our lives. So there's a lot in there from a lot of angles. So, and it's also about parenthood. It's also figuring out how to be a parent, as that ongoing process. So there's a lot of different angles. I think I want people to kind of feel as they watch it potentially.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.